In 5.
Yeah, all right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. I'm Daryl Sean from HowToBet, HowToBet.com podcast.
Hello, everyone. This is the genius, Sean Miller, and this is our behind-the-scenes How to Bet podcast.
I was first asked to do the show. I loved the idea. We had to search for co-host. We chose Sean, the genius Miller, which turned out to be a really good choice.
Daryl asked me to do the show, and I was pretty excited about it. I've been involved in sports betting, really on the writing side for about 3 or 4 years now, and to be able to kind of give my views and talk about it on a podcast, I thought was a pretty interesting idea.
We started, and it was good. It was good from the beginning, but not great. And as we moved on, it got better and better and better.
I think, the one thing, Daryl obviously is a good host and kind of sets me up for my lines and everything like that. But I think the one thing that people don't understand is kind of some of the work that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, you come in and you talk about these games, but you got to do a lot of research. You can't just come out here, because at the end of the day, we're trying to make people money. So, you can't just kind of go into this like willy-nilly and just say, I'm going to take this, because, if you lose, people are losing money, which, kind of makes me feel bad sometimes.
I didn't know what to expect, but certainly I was happy with it, and I'm so happy with it now.
There's a lot of shows out there, and I don't know if there was any other show that picked as well as we did.
100,000 viewers. It climbed from there, and who could have predicted that?
Well, to be honest, I mean, we were unbelievable. Other than basically, a couple weeks in the middle of the season, we were unbelievable. We were red hot.
Along the way, I got to see geniuses, different hairstyles. It went from normal to just completely out of control to completely shaved off.
I think that's the main thing. You can come on here and you can do the stuff and be good at podcasting or whatever, but if you're picking losers or if you're not picking the right games, at the end of the day you're going to feel, me personally, I'm going to feel bad doing that.
He started, I think, with tape in between his glasses. That was removed. Then he went with the little pin to hold his glasses together. And he's an Ivy Leaguer, folks. I mean, that's the genius.
It was really fun coming in here to Ryder and doing it with Daryl and Trey and Tiffany, obviously. And it's a nice break from the week. Writing. We do a lot of writing, so
we're the ones you see and hear, but we're really not the important folks of this show. It's Tiffany Hartman, Trey Wright, Drew Jacobacci, the graphics, Kaylee Ettinger, graphics. They're really the important ones of this show. They really make it work.
Hi, I'm John Moses, General Manager of 1077 The Bronx here at Rider University, and home to the How to Bet podcast that you've been watching religiously over the course of the last 6, 7, 8 months. How to Bet's a unique thing here at the 1077 The Bronx studios. It's our first ever audio and video podcast. And what's great about it is we've got these two great professional hosts in Daryl Fine and Sean, the genius Miller. But it's a completely student-produced podcast. So we have Tiffany Hartman behind the camera and editing.
Oh, God. Hold on. Is that bad? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Tiffany. I just graduated Rider University, but in my last semester, I was so excited to be asked to be a part of this podcast. I filmed the podcast every Tuesday morning, and then I would have class all day, and I would go home and edit it at night, which was a really hard task. I was so appreciative to have this opportunity, and it made me grow as a videographer.
Did you make any money betting this year?
Yes!
Trey Wright doing the audio.
Hi, my name is Trey Wright, and I'm the audio producer for the How to Bet podcast. So I got my start with a phone call from John Moses asking, hey, do you want to be the audio producer for this betting podcast? First thing I said to him was, I don't know jack about betting, but sure, I'm all for it. So as we started out, there were obviously just quite a few bumps in the road when it came to technical issues, but we were able to smooth everything out, and over time we went from being just kind of a ragtag team, just flying by the seat of our pants, to a really well-oiled machine. I don't know why Daryl keeps calling me a nerd, though.
What are you talking? Well, I don't know what he's talking about. He is a nerd. He plays Dungeons and Dragons or Dragons and Dungeons. I don't even know the name of that show. This dude is a nerd, but he does a good job. We love him. Nerd.
Drew Giacobacci and Kaylee Ettinger handle all the graphics.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I'm the graphics girl.
Hi, I'm Drew. I'm the graphics guy.
And this is Disney Channel.
I first got started with How to Bet when John Moses called me up and he asked me if I could do graphics. I lied and I said I could do it 100%, but I actually had no idea what I was doing. So I ended up taking that week and starting from scratch.
So I first got involved by Drew texting me one day, and he said that he recommended me to help out with the graphics for this video podcast. And I was like, that sounds really cool. So we met with John the next day and we had a meeting, and he brought me onto the team. Every Sunday night, Daryl would send us the betting lines that they have, and we take those picks and transition them into graphics for each segment that we have in the show. After classes and work, I would set aside my Monday nights to edit the graphics to make sure that we'd have them ready for Tuesday morning, so then Tiffany can edit and put everything together on Tuesdays.
I'm grateful to have this opportunity to work on this podcast with amazing individuals and creatives, and to be able to gain real world experience.
And they work together to produce this project for How to Bet, and they do it for experience, they do it for resume building, they do it for what we like to call here engaged learning. So what's great about How to Bet is we put students in the professional roles. So when they leave Rider University and they leave 1077 The Bronx, they hit the ground running looking for a job. They've already got professional experience that most people are craving for from their college or university, and they have that, so that gives them competitive edge when they hit the job market. The positions we put students in to succeed, right? So a podcast like this enables them to learn organizational skills, how to deal with deadlines, improve their work ethic overall. So it really makes them a well-rounded professional. And we have now made them better individuals, better employees, and better leaders as they enter the workforce, all because of the How to Bet podcast.
I'm just excited to keep doing it, and I'm really happy that I got involved in this podcast. So thanks, and just keep watching.
It's been great. It'll continue to be great. It'll continue to get better. Our guests were sensational. And again, we did a great job behind the scenes. Our director, our producer, our graphics people, that's what makes it work. Couldn't be happier, and I hope you enjoyed it as well as we did putting it on. So we'll continue to grow, and here's to more years at HowToBet.com.